Hey y'all, look where I am, Eden of Wings, north of Orlando. It took us like an hour and a half to get here, and let's go inside and do some shopping. Is this not adorable? A little metal zebra long wing sculpture. I love it. I need one of these. Yeah, they have it sectioned out by host plant and butterfly. And look at all of the little wild limes. All right, I just had a long chat with the owner. His name is Guy, and he was fabulous. He has put so much thought into this nursery and the layout, and they've only been open a year. And right here behind me, see this huge building? It's going to be a huge butterfly walk-through enclosure, and it's a work in progress. And when it opens, it's going to be spectacular. He's telling me about like what his plans are for what it will look like on the inside, and he's just got the greatest ideas and concepts. So if y'all are near here, I mean, I haven't even, oh, they have giant milkweed. I haven't even gone through. This is just the very beginning of walking through, and I am just in love with everything here. Look at that. Giant milkweeds. So they focus on mostly natives, but then they have, you know, some of these guys. And is this swamp? It is. Look at their incarnatas. Nice. But they're all 3 gallons, it looks like. And oh, okay, this is the butterfly milkweed that doesn't do well for me. Oh, look, they have the white twine vine. So he said his stock is low right now, and they do grow most of all their own plants, and it's just incredible. Hey, wait a minute. The golden cana. Oh, an herb of grace. And the, oh, green shrimp plant. I didn't know green shrimp plant was the host to them too. That's all right. I'm gonna get some names of plants. Here's the Atala and the Kunti. And then they have a sulfur section, and then they'll have all the host plants. Again, he's got a bunch of stock. They're going to be moving over. He said, of course, next week. And where am I? Here this week. But isn't that cool? So you can, like, this is set up how I would set it up. I love how it is like arranged by butterfly. Look, the black swallowtail section, and a zebra longwing section. Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. So he is on, I think he does post stuff on Instagram. He said somewhere he goes and he'll post like what he does have a lot of, because they're closed I think Monday through Wednesday. And then, oh, look, they're my babies. And of course they don't have any pipeline heat. I keep interrupting myself. I can't finish a thought. Okay, he said they don't have any pipeline right now, but again, that's one of the plants they're moving over from their greenhouses next week. Look at there's the zebra swallowtail section. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is incredible. have the fragrant sumac. Luna moss. Oh, I'm going backwards. Okay. It goes this way. So, zebra swallowtail. Make sure you know what direction you're going. So, the Luna moth is the sumac. Pond spice. I don't have that. I don't even know about that. That's a host for Palamedes. Pond spice. I'm gonna have to look into that. They only have the giant ones. I don't have a pocketbook big enough for the giant ones. Pocketbook. Y'all know what that is? My grandmother always called it her pocketbook. Okay, I think I'm going in the right direction. I just want to walk down and let you see all the butterflies, and these are all oak trees. If you have place for only one tree, oak tree is the one to choose. More than 1,000 kinds of moth and butterfly caterpillars. Yes, I love that. Okay, and then they have this butterfly sanctuary. Now, I asked him about this pipe vine, and this is the gigantea. So it's only good for polydamas swallowtail caterpillars and not pipe vine. But he said he doesn't ever see pipe vine swallowtail caterpillars here or the butterflies. So that's incredible, though. That's what I need my tomentosa to do. Look at the big flower. So this is kind of set up as like a whole butterfly habitat, but it's like very natural. It's not like formal. It's not like a formal garden. It's just set up in a purely natural layout. Okay, this is what I want my giant milkweed to be like. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's fabulous. Look at them all. There's another. Oh my gosh, this could be my backyard, y'all. This could be my backyard. Rouge plant. Love those. Look at these flowers. What is that? Looks like a butterfly. I feel like it always is. I'm like, what's this plant? It's the one that doesn't have a tag. Did that happen to anybody else? I'll have to ask him what this is, because that flower is spectacular. Oh, look, they have red pentas. Look at that. I can't get over all their giant milkweeds. Is this the chaya? Look, there's a hair streak, a gray hair streak. Hello, adorable one. My app said that the plant with the gray hair streak on it was a papaya. The leaves remind me of my little chaya. They rhyme, chaya, papaya. Is that part of plant nomenclature? Spiderwort. Oh, here's the purpley flower. See? Another variation in color on the giant milkweed. Oh, look at their wild lime. Oh my gosh. I want mine to be that big. I mean, mine kind of was that big when it was like a tree. Oh my gosh. I'm going to let that one in the corner become this. Privet senna. Look at that wild lime. I love it. This place is fabulous. Oh, look, there's my little... Oh, I just ran into a shrub. My favorite. Wait, this is common yarrow. That's not... That's starry rosinweed. That must go with that, maybe. Because that's starry rosinweed. Look at them all. They're beautiful. I think that they are not done with their signage here. I think everything is kind of a work in progress. But their intentions... Oh my gosh, look at all that. Look at the long-tailed skippers on the starry rosinweeds. Oh, I love it. And more pentas. So this is a whole loop, and then it has a center area. All for you to walk through, explore, get inspiration, and I am sure... Oh, look, there's a scarlet hibiscus. I'm sure that if you had any questions about what any of these plants are, you would just need to ask, and they would help you identify it and if they have them to sell. And then it's got this whole little center area. They could be a wedding venue. Not today though, like in the winter. It's so hot today. Why do I pick days that are hot to do stuff like this? I don't know. It was overcast when we left, so I kind of thought, oh, it'll be a good day to go because I can be out all day in the summer on an overcast day, but it's not overcast anymore. Hello. So I have had the best time here chatting with the owner, and I love it. I love their intention. I love their plan. I love what they're trying to do. So this is north of Orlando, and it's definitely worth the drive to come and explore. But I will tell you, he said to follow their Instagram or Facebook, and that they'll post every Wednesday what plants they're gonna have, and then you know, like if there's something you're looking for, whether or not to come up here. Like right now they're in the transition, they're doing some reworking some of the areas. T-bush, love it, look at them all. And so they have some areas that normally have lots of plants in them that do not right now. This looks like the silver leafed aster. Yes, it is. I love that. So look at all these plants, like all over. Oh my gosh, it goes back over there. My husband's sitting up at the bench. He's already walked through probably everything twice, and I've been just yaki doodling with the owner, and then I told my husband, I said, I just want to walk through this back section because I haven't been back here yet, and it's just funny. So I'm trying to be fast for him now. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, plumbago. Okay. Oh, snowberry. Yes, love snowberry. All right, I'm going to go finish looking. I think you guys get the idea. Oh my gosh. All right. I could not go to one plant nursery without visiting my home plant nursery. They're having some kind of event here, so there's a lot of people. So I'm not going to film a lot, but I am buying stuff, and I will show you what I bought. All right, I'm home from everything. It's Sunday. I got a little plant haul from Eden of Wings, and I got a little plant haul from Plant Local. So let's go see what I got and what I'm going to do with it. Up first is this beauty. This is Jatropha and Jatropha. And look at, there's a Gulf fritillaria on the Stokes aster. That's coming later. We're right here. Okay, this I got from Eden of Wings, and it's a tropical evergreen. It is not native, but it's also not a problem creator. And butterflies and hummingbirds absolutely love it. You can see it gets these little red clusters of flowers, very reminiscent of pentas, except the flowers are much larger, but they're all clustered together. Guy at, his name is Guy. He told me that butterflies are all over this. Every morning he comes out to the nursery and is covered in butterflies. So, of course, as I was walking through shopping, I look over and there were 2 spice bush swallowtails all over it. So I snatched one of them up and brought it home. And he had a nice supply of these. If you're in the Orlando area, up to Sanford area, oh, go get one of these. Like, go get one. So this is a tropical plant, and it can get 3 to 15 feet tall. You can prune it and shape it to however you want, but it does suffer in a frost. So I'm going to keep mine in a pot so that way I can move it in when I need to. It blooms year round in a warmer climate, which is what we have here. And I am just so excited to see how it attracts the butterflies that I'm actually going to pot it up, and I'm going to set it, there's like a space right behind there, and I'm going to put it up on a riser so it pokes up above. And this is right outside my bedroom window. So when I get up in the morning and open the blinds, I will see it. And my red pentas that are here, and the zinnias that I have here. And I am loving that experience every morning. So now I'll be able to really get a good eye on that Jatropha and see it in action. And then I picked up 2 Asclepias incarnata, Florida native swamp milkweed, and they're in nice big pots. And you can tell they're mature, so they're gonna have a nice mature root base because of the thick stems coming out. Oh my goodness. Do you see who I see? So apparently I brought home some caterpillars too. That's fabulous. I also picked up a couple of swamp milkweeds from the Nursery too. They're in 1-gallon pots, but what I love is they have those thick stems, so you know it's a more mature plant. And what I am doing with these guys is I am making wetland planters with them and combining them with some other things, which you'll probably see in my next video. But meanwhile, the more I look at these, the more I see all the little munch marks. Look how adorable. Okay, for my next plant, I went on to Google Gemini and I said, I want a list of Florida native plants that are shrubs or small trees and evergreen and highly rated as a keystone plant. And the top two that I got were wax myrtle and Florida privet. Now, why am I looking for those? Well, first of all, I want to plant one down there in front of the ugly blue thing because it's going to get nice and big and tall and hide that year round, which is why I said evergreen keystone, because I want a plant that's going to add to my wildlife ecology. And keystone plants are the plants that give the most bang for your buck for your local ecosystem. So when I was at Plant Local, I still want to say the Nectary. I'll have to stop myself. When I was at Plant Local, I asked Garnet, the owner, if they had any wax myrtle, and she had a dwarf one, but I want a dwarf one because I want mine to get tall and hide the ugly blue thing. But she did have the Florida privet. So, okay, this is the Florida privet that I picked up from Plant Local. And it is a fast-growing small tree or shrub that can be pruned, just like the Jatropha we talked about earlier. Now, the curious thing is I was just looking up more information on them, and on the Florida Native Plant website, it says that they are deciduous. But on the Florida Wildflower Foundation, it says that it's evergreen. Now, how can we be evergreen and deciduous? I don't know. We'll find out. If it turns out it's deciduous, then, I'll live. We'll have to look at the little blue thing for a few months. What makes this a keystone plant is it flowers, and the flowers attract butterflies and bees, and it also produces abundant berries that birds love and small mammals love. And it provides cover, a place for them to hide as they're traveling about when it gets bigger. So I'm very excited to add this down there. Let me go show you the ugly blue thing in case you're new here. You don't know what I'm talking about. Back in this corner, right on the other side of our fence, our neighbor put in a well, and it has this big pump thing. See it? Yeah. Isn't that ugly? And I have a lot of flowers back here that attract butterflies. And I come back here and film them, and there's that in the background. So, y'all, look how much my chaya has grown with the rain. I mean, you might not notice it, but it's significantly taller than the last time I showed it to you. For some reason, which I filmed this before, but it needs to be seen again, their yard people do that to this row of hedges. See the row of hedges, how they're nice and flat, and then it dips down right there. I think they know. I think they know. They want the ugly blue thing to be in my videos. I'm over it. So I have potted things right here, 2 pots. Those are going to move out, and that Florida privet, it's going to go right there. It's going to grow up. It's going to fill in this whole space. That's my dream. Also from the Nectary, I got a couple more skyflowers. I am in love with these guys, and I have some special pots that they're going to go in. And they had a white Stokes aster, which I don't have yet. I saw it there blooming. I was like, well, that's coming home with me. This will get planted in the ground in my Florida native wildflower garden with my other Stokes asters. And look at all the buds on them. And I picked up another spiderwort, which I love these. I did have them in my Florida native wildflower garden, but they're planted in the ground. And I read they are very aggressive and spread. So I moved those ones out to the side yard. And then I got this one that I'm going to keep in a pot, but it's going to go in my Florida native wildflower garden. I think that's everyone's. Swamp milkweeds, skyflower, spiderwort, Florida privet, and Stokes aster from Plant Local, and then the two bigger swamp milkweeds, and this glorious. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to just watch out my bedroom window and see butterflies all over this. And from Joyful Butterfly, I also picked up some Asclepias perennis and just a couple pipe vines and a couple other milkweeds that I'm going to share with you again in the next video. Up next, I'll probably be showing you the planters I'm working on for the milkweed. And I made a little change in my caterpillar setup just to make things a little bit easier and more sanitary. I'll be sharing that with you. Don't forget to post your emoji that will then put your name in the comments that will then let me know that you were here. All right, bye everyone. See you in the next one.